Hey guys, it's John again. Hey, if you watched my last video, the overview of my bike, you'll realize we haven't gone very far. That's because I just started this video. So yeah, let's get going. I'm going to head out here on Highway 50 and we're going to chat for just a little bit. Oops. So a lot of you have been commenting on a lot of my videos where I don't have gloves on, and you're saying that I need to wear gloves, so I'm wearing gloves. I have a feeling, though, that you're not going to be satisfied with blue jeans and a t-shirt. But that's what I wanted to talk about. I'm going to talk today about why you should not wear motorcycle gear. Now, about half of you just turned off the video, and the rest of you are ready to flame me. I want to talk about it because I want to talk about why people wear gear for the wrong reasons. Not because I think gear is bad. In fact, I think gear is important. And I think gear is an essential part of every motorcyclist's inventory. But I think a lot of people wear gear for the wrong reasons, and so I'm kind of shooting this video with that in mind. The biggest reason that I think is a problem when people wear gear is the problem that happens when they think they're invincible. They put on their jacket and their overpants or their riding pants, they put on their boots and their gloves, and they think that now they're invincible. Now they can survive any crash and they won't be injured and they'll walk away without a scratch because one time on a forum somewhere, some guy wrecked at 70 miles an hour, slid on his back on a jacket and walked away without a scratch. I mean, that's possible. If the guy didn't have any gear on, he'd be in a really bad shape, but there's a lot of people who die every day wearing gear and get seriously injured every day wearing gear. And so I wanted us to have a reality check and kind of realize that and be wary of that and realize that, hey, gear does not make you invincible. In fact, the helmet is really the only life-saving thing you wear. The rest is injury-saving. It helps prevent road rash, and certain pieces of armor might help prevent broken bones, but it's probably not going to save your life because the thing that could cause an injury to your chest that could kill you is G-forces. Now, if you wear a chest harness, a chest protector, that's a little bit different, but most people don't. Most people just wear a jacket. So your chest isn't any more protected from a life-threatening injury than it was without a jacket. Now, you are protected from road rash. You're going 60 miles an hour. The average motorcycle accident is 21 miles an hour. But even at 21 miles an hour, if I were to wreck, that's going to hurt. The reason it's 21 miles an hour is, let's say that somebody cuts out in front of me on this driveway up here. I slam on my brakes. Statistics say I'm going to be going 21 miles an hour when I hit them. Then I'm going to fly up over them, and then I'm going to fall down on the ground, and I'm going to have road rash, maybe a broken bone or two. Hopefully that's all. And the broken bones, with the jacket I wear, probably wouldn't have changed. I just would have had the road rash if I was wearing my jacket. And that's important, and I really think that people should wear gear. But I also think that people should allow others to make their own decisions. I've heard a few of you, and I appreciate this comment, by the way, saying that I'm setting a bad example occasionally by not wearing gloves. I'm wearing gloves now, so you don't have to worry about the bad example. But the biggest thing is that everyone who watches my channel is an adult. They're old enough to ride a motorcycle, and they're watching this, and they need to make their own decisions. But if you want to know what I think you should wear gear. Gear protects you better. But I don't think that we need to chastise people who don't wear gear every single time they ride, because I don't. This is as naked as I've ever been on a motorcycle, I think, but every once in a while I will go without my jacket, especially on a really hot day. Generally not just blue jeans, generally overpants. Now, there are a couple things I always wear. I always wear my helmet. I always wear a full-face helmet. The helmet is a life-saving thing. The helmet is the difference between being dead and being injured, okay? I'd much rather be injured than dead. So, with the helmet on, I have the most protection I can have from the most vulnerable part of my body. I wear a full-face helmet. The reason I wear a full-face helmet is because it offers the most protection in a crash. And I wear a snow-rated full-face helmet. I don't cheap out on the helmet, and that's what I wear. Now, you may wear something different, and that's okay with me. But I'm not going to wear it. I'm going to wear my full-face helmet. Now, a lot of people talk about the visor. They'll talk, you always have to have the visor down. Yeah. First off, you need to understand what the visor is. The visor does not protect you in a crash. The visor is nothing more than a flimsy piece of plastic attached to the front of the helmet. It doesn't do anything for you. What it does do is it helps protect your eyes from debris. So I always wear safety glasses. Right now I have tinted safety glasses on that help protect my eyes from the sun and from debris. So if I wear it open, I can wear it open just fine. And I never have decided or found out how much better you guys can hear me with it open. But the idea here is I'm just as protected with the visor open or closed because I have my safety glasses on. The other thing I always wear is boots, because when you put your foot down at a stop, you need to have good traction. You need to have a good grip on the ground, and you need to have good ankle support. So I always wear my boots. Now, I want to talk about blue jeans real quick. A lot of people talk about wearing a jacket and blue jeans like that's at gap, like that's all the gear all the time. They think that blue jeans count as gear, and I don't think they do. Now, here I am, the guy wearing a t-shirt and blue jeans, and I'm going to tell you that blue jeans are not gear. They don't provide any more protection than anything else. The reason is denim is a cotton material that will rip instantly when it hits the ground. And the other thing is, how many of you have been in a situation where... Why is this guy going so slow up here? Where, there's a Harley behind me. Hi, Harley. Where, you're cruising along and, walking around and you tripped and fell and you skinned your knee wearing blue jeans. What the heck do you think is going to happen at 60 miles an hour wearing your blue jeans? The same thing, except times 60. So, I don't buy this whole idea that you are somehow better protected by blue jeans than you are by anything else. So, if you want good protection for your legs, then wear overpants, wear something textile, wear something that actually offers protection, leather chaps, whatever. Wear something that actually offers protection. Now, kind of beyond that, as far as, I have my video already about the gear I wear. I want to make this short. But the gist of it is, guys, the argument that people who wear gear are being stupid is the same as the argument that people who ride motorcycles are being stupid. At the end of the day, guys, you need to make the choice that's right for you. You need to mitigate your risks and decide what risks you're willing to take and what risks you're not willing to take in order to be a responsible motorcyclist, in order to be safe on the road, and in order to be comfortable. Now, fatigue is a problem, too, and you need to be wary of that. But I really hope that my subscribers won't be chastising me or other people who don't wear gear all the time. I do most of the time. But every once in a while, on a hot day, not on a day like today, I'm going to put my jacket on when I pull over here in a minute. I honestly just wore it just to get you guys to watch. Yeah, I know, that's cheap. But, be wary of people who wear something different than you do, and don't worry about it. If you are at gap, that is fantastic, and I commend you for that. And I hope that you continue to do that, and I hope that you continue to wear all the gear. Especially if you ride fast, if you ride reckless, if you do those sorts of things, be honest with yourself. If you're a rider who likes to go really fast, late in the corners, that kind of thing, you need to be wearing your gear. We can all be in an accident, and I don't think that I'm not going to have an accident. But the thing I wanted to talk about mostly was wearing gear because you think it makes you think you're invincible. You're not. Be responsible. Be safe on your motorcycle. Safety, the safest thing you can do on a motorcycle is ride it safely. The best piece of gear you have is your brain, not the clothes you're wearing. The clothes you're wearing help protect you when you screw up. So instead of worrying about protecting yourself from a crash, you need to worry more about preventing the crash. Now, you need to do both. That's why I wear my helmet. I don't think I'm going to screw up, but I probably will at some point in my life, so I wear a helmet. And somebody else might screw up, and I might not be able to correct their mistake by braking in time or swerving. So I wear my helmet. If you don't even wear a helmet, if you're a do-rag and t-shirt kind of guy, that's fine with me. I'm not going to do that, but that's perfectly fine with me because I think it's all about choice, and I also think that it's absolutely silly when we have these bickering arguments about safety because the reality is the guy in front of me in that SUV is a whole lot safer than I am, even with all the gear in the world on. And at the end of the day, there are people out there who want us not to ride motorcycles at all and say that they're dangerous and we shouldn't wear them. I'm sure every one of you has had a situation where a friend or family member has said you're just an idiot for riding a motorcycle. So don't perpetuate that by calling me or anybody else an idiot for not wearing our gear all the time. That's all I really have to say. I'll talk to you guys later. God bless. $15 miles an hour. wet paint. Aww. Really? Look at that speed. I mean, I can walk that fast.